What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, I want to give a quick shout out to all of the smart dummies out there in the world. All of the smart dummies, the intelligent idiots in the world who love to make mockery of truth. They love to make mockery of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And they do it, they make mockery from a point of no knowledge, no wisdom, and zero understanding. And it's crazy because it's a scripture that says, my people perish from a lack of knowledge. And this is what we see every single day when you watch people speak about factual information as if it's false. And they go so far even to crack little jokes and make fun and laugh and giggle and criticize and critique. And you just have such a good time. You're just having so much fun, giggling and laughing about true facts, only to not realize that one day those same facts and that same truth and that same knowledge that you thought was so silly and so funny is going to revisit you, and it may not revisit you in a form that's going to be favorable to you. So you see people that'll talk about things that they don't know about, and that's really the scary part about this conversation, is because I've always been amazed about how people are so confident to speak on things that they have not done any research on, to speak on things that they haven't read a book on, haven't studied on. There's something that didn't register or sound right to them on impact, and immediately that is taken as being false because we've been so tricked by the lies of this world that when the truth comes, the truth is looked at as the lie. And that's crazy, because those same people who have taken the truth to be a lie and have taken a lie to be the truth, they will literally argue you down with no foundation to what their claim is. And I should say, but in some cases, it's a faulty defense mechanism, because usually these conversations come when a topic is presented and knowledge is given about something that we may be required to stop doing for our own health and benefit. So when a person hears somebody say something, well, hey, this particular food is not good for you, or this particular thing is not good for you, as a defense mechanism, they'll make mockery of it, and they'll try to justify it in certain ways why it's okay, and they'll, oh, I'm gonna still do what I do, you know. But then when the doctor tell you he got to cut your foot off, or then when you're around here sick and messed up mentally and physically, your organs is failing on you, your body failing on you, all these things going on, your physical appearance, your facial appearance is just deteriorating. Now you see, and some people even then they don't stop. They still hold on to the rope, even when it gets to that extreme. But I'm making this video to just say that it's never wise to criticize. I want to use the word criticize. You can be critical, but it's never wise to ostracize something that you don't know about, even if it's foreign information to you, especially when it's foreign information to you, because we have this thing like Because if we never heard of this, or we've never heard this information before, then it can't be true. Like we running around here all wise and all knowing, like we know every detail of information about every aspect of life that has ever existed in the history of humanity. We just know everything about it. And that's just simply an ignorant approach to life itself. So when you hear something presented to you that's foreign to you, it may not be true. But find out for yourself, because it may be true. See, I would want to know regardless. I want to know, okay, well, yeah, that's interesting. I'd like to get some game on that. But only a fool would try to go in on something that they don't know, because they've never heard these things spoken, or they have heard them, or they hear them, and they don't have an understanding of what it means, what the statement means. That's why it's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what makes the Honorable Elijah Muhammad so wise. Is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's not just knowledge, because knowledge is just merely the details of it. You know, wisdom is having sense enough to use the knowledge and apply. Understanding, you got to have a comprehension of what it is you have the knowledge of. So all those components are so valuable, but old people used to have this saying, if it make you laugh, it'll make you cry. So remember that as we move forward. When you come across something that don't really sound right to you, check it out, because it may not be right, but it might be. And the time you waste trying to be funny and trying to hold on to it, you're steadily adding to the deterioration of your mental and your physical. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast. We air every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.